Wanted to begin with maybe two areas to explore in the time I have. One is the basic challenge we face as it relates to the impact of global currency policy. And I want to step back because sometimes we talk about anything global, it does seem far away from communities in Pennsylvania and states like it. The reality is such that, and this is my point of view, and I know some disagree with this, but when it comes to just China's currency policies, that has a real impact, a tremendously adverse impact on communities in Pennsylvania. We've lost a lot of jobs because China has cheated, and I would argue continues to cheat on their currency policy. And in light of the exchange you had with Senator Brown, I hope that you would keep an open mind as Treasury Secretary, not simply to having a good engagement with the Chinese and therefore to have a better policy as it relates to their currency policy, but I hope that you would seek new ways, maybe ways that are consistent with the bill we passed in the Senate, to have real consequences, to designate misaligned currencies, and then to have priority action, as the bill speaks to, which have real teeth and real consequence. But I'd ask you, not just in the context of China currency and other currency policies, but just generally, if you were to walk into a manufacturing plant in Pennsylvania that has been stressed by a tough economy, stressed by currency policy, stressed by trade policy as well, what would you say to the head of a manufacturing company that you're going to try to do as Treasury Secretary, that the administration is doing, to give them a level playing field, albeit a playing field that has to come about based upon a number of policies?
Senator, I think that there are many things we have to do. We have to vigorously insist that the laws and international agreements be honored, and that where they're not, that there be consequences. We've done that in the area of trade with China over and over again. We've done it in auto parts, we've done it in tires, we've done it in rare earths. I think on the currency question, we work through the international bodies, the G7, the G20, to advance the view that it's not just the United States, but the organized nations of the world that insist on having currency policies which are market or determined. And in our bilateral relations, we push back very hard. I would look forward to working with you and the members of this committee so that we can assure manufacturers in the United States that we're doing everything we can to make the United States an attractive place to invest and to insist that these kinds of laws and norms be honored.
Well, I'm the newest member of the committee, so I didn't have a chance until today to talk to you, but we'll get together and talk about some other issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Senator.